Hi everyone, I am back with Cancer's reading, which I needed to re-record. This thing is falling now, Lord. Okay, let's see if I got it in the right direction. Sorry. I was recording Cancer's reading here, so my camera stopped as always. But Cancer, I'm going to start your reading with what was your primary card that I got from the Starseed Syrian, okay? Because I did shuffle, I did pray, I did ask God and universe to guide us. And these are the cards that came out for you for the month of June. The first card is transition. Transitioning into a new direction, doing things differently, maybe elevating spiritually, maybe deciding to head in a new direction, maybe deciding to just do things differently and not stick to doing things the same way and allowing things to flow. It's like allowing the energy to pick up wherever it needs to go. And I feel like most of it is about opening up your heart and deciding, hey, whatever happens. It's almost like, okay, I'm going to be guided with my heart. I'm going to listen to my heart and where my heart feels, connected and what my heart feels connected to. Okay, so it's actually letting things flow, letting the energy flow after being, taking a step back. It's almost like you took a step back, you held back, but now you're going to let things flow and you're probably going to move into a new transition is what I'm getting here, because you're going to be transitioning into a new direction, maybe into doing things differently. Okay, and the first card you got was the Knight of Cups, and if you look, these two have similar energies. Again, working on oneself, working on opening up the heart, working on allowing emotions to flow, working on allowing forgiveness to surround situations, people, or things, and definitely forgiving and allowing that forgiveness to come in. And maybe definitely a love offer coming in, or a love offer to forgive, or a friendship, whatever it is actually, it's going to help you heal. It's going to help you see things differently, right? And not to be stuck too much in your head, okay? Then we got the Ace of Wands in reverse. This in reverse means you're going to be very open with your heart. First of all, if the locket is in reverse, right? This locket in the upright would be you're closed off. No, you're going to be open with your heart. You're going to be open with your own emotions, and you're going to be honest and truthful about what makes you happy. Where is it that you need to be? What is it that you want to do that's going to, bring that happiness to your emotions and to your heart? But you're not jumping the gun either. It's almost like, yeah, I'm heading towards the things I want, definitely, but I'm not going to jump the gun. I'm not going to get too upset about silly things. I'm not going to let little things get the best of me, and I'm not going to jump the gun in anything, okay? Then you have the Queen of Wands. So there's a lot of energy of you, working on your heart, working on yourself, working on letting your emotions show, definitely not overthinking it, not getting stuck in any situation, definitely, and not jumping the gun. It's all about taking the right steps when it comes to your heart, to your emotions, and doing things in the correct way that are going to be passionate, but they're not going to be fast moving. It's not going to be like, I'm going to jump into this and I'm going to jump into that. It's more like, I'm going to feel with my heart exactly where I need to go and what I need to do. Definitely working on you, beautifying yourself, definitely working on making sure that whatever you are surrounding, or who you're surrounding yourself with, that you feel that magnetic pull, that you feel that openness with emotions and within your heart, and that it's easy flowing, okay? This is what I'm getting for you. I do get the High Priestess in reverse. I feel like you're not really going to be stuck. You're not really going to overanalyze anything. You're not really going to be like, okay, you're not going to be in your mind too much and overthinking things, right? The High Priestess in reverse is, you may not know everything, you may not be sure of everything, but you're allowing your heart to feel, okay? So this is what I'm feeling here. You're allowing yourself to feel, you're allowing yourself to let things flow, you're allowing yourself to transition without the worries, without being like, oh, this might happen or that might happen. You're allowing yourself to just let things flow, let things move, let your heart feel, open up your heart, and let your heart guide you in the direction you want to go. And maybe definitely there may be a love offer, maybe there'll be an offer here of bringing more love into a relationship and opening up with the heart and not letting your mind or your intuition get the better of you and make you overthink of things, right? Because sometimes that happens too. We start to overthink, we start to overanalyze. Instead, let us feel, let us live it. Let us flow. And I feel like this month, that's where you're transitioning into. You're going to be transitioning to opening your heart, definitely following what your heart wants you to follow, definitely letting your heart lead, and not be overburdened, right? And definitely working on self-love. Definitely, I see a lot of self-love. I see a lot of healing. I see a lot of forgiveness, maybe even working on relationships, commitments, friendships. Definitely working on letting things flow, and not, not having this overbearing, like, I just need this to go this way, my intuition is telling me this. So no, it's now letting your heart lead you. And of course, your intuition has heart, mind, and soul, right? That's what your intuition, when you look at the high priestess, that's what the high priestess is about, right? And not having any hidden agendas, but definitely being more open with your emotions, more flowing, more honest. And definitely that's going to create a different type of energy in your love life, with your relationships, with your friendships and commitments. And not letting doubt creep in, but letting your heart tell you, right? You know what's best. How can I guide myself forward? And this is also, putting out that energy out there, right? Putting the energy of love, accepting the energy of love back from others, and definitely being open to receiving the energy of love, right? And definitely the Hermit in reverse means to me that you're going to be out there. You're going to be, you're not going to let yourself get stuck. You're not going to let yourself, you're not, definitely, you're not going to be using your intuition. But that's not a bad thing. Sometimes we may not always use our intuition. Sometimes we use our heart. Sometimes we let our heart make the final decision, even though intuitively we may be feeling indifferent. Intuitively we may overthink sometimes too, right? Because the intuition includes the heart, the mind, and soul. So what happens here? When you're the high priestess, you're including all those, but sometimes it may make you hold back, right? Here, I don't see you holding back. I see you transitioning. I see you going after the things that make you feel good within your heart, that make you feel balanced. It may be going after love, or maybe showing love, definitely doing things differently when it comes to love, and not letting yourself hold back, not letting anything hold you back, all right? And you did get the Strength in reverse too, okay? So I do definitely see that you are not going to let yourself get stuck. You're not going to let yourself get overwhelmed. You're just going to let things flow and let things happen. When it comes to love, when it comes to life, when it comes to healing, there could be an offer of love here. I definitely see you working on self-love, on beautifying yourself, working on your image, working on you, working on feeling, looking good, and definitely working on your passions, but not letting yourself be overwhelmed, okay? Because the 3 cards, which are a little bit heavier, right? We got the High Priestess in reverse. We got the Hermit in reverse. So I don't feel like you're going to be in your mind, in your intuition too much. You're just going to let your heart lead. And we got Strength in reverse, okay? So you're not going to be holding back. You're going to let your heart lead. You're going to show what it is that you want. You're going to definitely you're going to show love to whoever, and definitely hope that it is reciprocated the same way. And you're just going to let things flow. And definitely there's a lot about healing oneself, and working on oneself, and bringing forgiveness to certain situations. And there could be an offer of love, and if you're in a relationship, there could be really opening up more with the heart and letting your heart lead in that relationship, so that things could flow differently. That is your message, Cancer. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.